Welcome to this lecture, Object-Oriented Programming in Python. Classes are fundamental building block of object-oriented programming. They can be linked to, they can be likened to blueprints for an object as they define what properties and methods or behaviors an object should have. For example, when building a house, you had follow a blueprint that tells you things such as how many rooms the house has, where the rooms are positioned relative to one another, or how the plumbing and electrically circuitry is laid out. In Noob, this building blueprint would be the class, while the house would be the instance or object. In the earlier lessons, we mentioned that everything in Python is an object. Every data type and data structure you have encountered thus far for lists and string to integers, functions, and others are objects. This is why we will run the type function on any object. It will have the following output. Print type of list has elements 1, 2, 3. Run the cell. This means that this list is the object of class list. Next, print type of foobar. Foobar is a string value. Run the cell. This means foobar is the object of class string. Run next cell. This is a dictionary. It means that this dictionary is the object of dict class. Function is the object of class function. You shall note that calling the type function on object prints out that it is an instance or object of a specific class. Lists are instances of the list class. Strings are instances of the string str class. Dictionaries are instances of the dict class, and so on and so forth. Each class is a blueprint that defines what behaviors and attributes objects will contain and how they will behave. For example, all of the lists that you create will have the list.append method, which allows you to add elements to the list. Here we are creating an instance of the list class and printing out the append and remove methods. It tells us that they are methods of the list object we have instantiated. Create a list object. We have an object L and assign a list has the following values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Print the append and remove methods of class list. Run the cell. L.append means built-in method append of list object at the following memory address, and built-in method remove of list object at the following memory address. Defining a class in Python. In our example, we shall be creating the blueprint for a person. Compared to most languages, the syntax for defining a simple class is very minimal in Python. Exercise: creating a class. In this exercise, we will create our first class called person. The steps are as follows. Declare the class using the Python keyword class followed by the class name. In the block, we have the Python keyword pass, which is used as placeholder for where the rest of our class definition or code will go here. For example, class is a keyword and person is the name of class. Class person, and at the end we used colon. This is pass statement. It's mean the code of class or definition of class goes here. Run the type of function on this class we have created. It will yield the type. And to run this, print person is type of person. Now we check the type of person. Person type of class. Exercise: instantiating a person object. From the person class we have defined the above. We shall instantiate a person object. Class person colon pass. Create a person object and assign it to the jack variable. Jack is equal to person. It's mean jack is the object of class person. It is the syntax of creating a object of an. This is the syntax of creating an object of a class. Create another object and assign it to the Jill variable. Jill is another object of class person. Jill is equal to person. Make a comparison between Jack and Jill to check whether they are different objects. Print Jack is Jill. Assign Jack to Jack. Jack to assign Jack. Print Jack 2 is Jack. Run the cell. The result of this statement is false because Jack is not Jill, because they are different objects of class person. And the result of this statement is true because Jack 2 is similar to Jack, because Jack is assigned to Jack 2. Therefore, their result will be true. Thank you very much. See you in the next lecture.